Folks, there's a great film coming out September 26th. It's Equalizer with Denzell Washington, and we have a great young, talented actor with us. He's going to talk about that role in that film and some other stuff he's got coming down the pike. Allen Maldonado, how are you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing excellent, How are you doing today?
Hey, man, I'm very blessed. And I tell you what, Equalizer looks like just a really fun action, a lot of cool stuff. Of course, Denzell is Denzell. There's really nothing we could say that hasn't already been said. So give me a little insight on what to expect in this film and what role you have in it.
Well, I play the role of Marcus. I play his wisecracking coworker during his day job when he's not outside, breaking everybody's bones. My character is basically this fun, slacker character that, tends to, not work a lot at work. So he just basically cracks jokes on Denzell about being the old guy and how, he's so much better because he's younger at everything, even though he doesn't work at all. But Denzell is amazing in this film. Just watching, sitting back and learning from him, I learned so much. But this film is going to be action-packed. It's going to be fun. It's going to be funny. It's got a lot of explosions, and there's a lot of action. Him and Antoine Fuqua have done it again, since they did the film Training Day. I think this is their first time getting back together, and I think they're gonna give everybody what they seen in Training Day, but more.
It definitely looks like a great film. He's got this mysterious past that we're trying to figure out, but it definitely sounds like, Allen, you get to play Marcus, the comic relief guy, and so it's interesting. Yeah. Do you revel in that sort of role in a film like this?
I mean, I definitely did, man. Just being able to work with an icon such as Denzell and in the movie kind of crack on him and have fun with him was just a dream come true. Just because he's a fun guy. Like he's been more recently playing a lot of these serious, dangerous guys. But similar to like Two Guns, his film, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy, and to be able to kind of mix it up with him and have some good comedic timing between each other, it was awesome. It was awesome.
When you go to that first day on set and Denzell's rolling in, do you get a chance to meet him before that, or is it just like right on set? Or I mean, how much of the fanboy effect starts to kick in, bro?
That's a funny story right there. Okay, so this is the first day on set, first day of everything. I fly in from LA. I think the next morning we get to go in. I get there, I arrive there, we're rushing. We gotta get through makeup, wardrobe. We going through the gambit. I get to the set. As soon as I get to the set, I meet Antoine Fuqua. Not in a real formal introduction, but like, hey, here we go. This is our mark. Let's get it going. I get to my spot. He yells, action. Next thing I know, Denzell hits the corner, and I freeze up. The most embarrassing moment. Denzell almost makes it out of the entire store by the time I finally remember my line and say something to him. They cut. They're like, okay, we get that a little bit quicker. It was so embarrassing, but I wouldn't have changed it for the world. It was definitely that starstruck moment of Denzell, Antoine, just being in that moment, coming from where I come from. I grew up in the projects of, Rialto, California, and to just be in the same room and on the same playing field with these two individuals, I think it caught me at that one moment. That one moment, it just caught me.
So okay, let's do it this way. So here you are, your eyes are wide. I know the look.
Yeah.
I know the look. So what movie is running in your head right now when you're looking at this man? Which role?
Man, of course, like Training Day. Training Day. I'm thinking, my man. Like,
he's gonna put on his dishwashing hat and lay a Glock on the counter.
Yeah. You smoked it. You did it, right? I know that's what's good. The next thing coming out of his mouth. It was a moment. It was a moment. And then when I went to introduce myself, he's like, hey, how's it going, man? What's your name? I'm like, good morning. I was thinking throughout the set, I was good morning for pretty much 2 days.
That's
I didn't have a
nickname is Good Morning.
That's my nickname was Good Morning for a couple of days because I forgot my name. It was a good time. It was a good time. But after that, we definitely got to know each other and had a good time on set. Man, I was actually, he knows my name now.
That's fantastic. So you also get to work on you're on the Stephen Falk's project over on FX.
Yes.
You're on the You're the Worst, which is
Yes.
just a fascinating concept about just two self-destructive messes of people in a relationship. I don't even know how to do it justice of how bad it is. But you're on that. Tell everybody a little bit about that sitcom and the dark part that you just got to be loving this. It's just fantastic.
Oh man, I mean, Stephen is brilliant. Stephen is brilliant. To catch the actual reality of life. Everybody's been in those relationships with an individual that you just, you both just don't match. But because you guys don't match, you match. It's that type of situation on the show where these just two crazy individuals with, their sick view on life and just dark taste of comedy, and they just end up loving each other. And through that, they have a lot of crazy experiences and journeys. And my character, Honey Nuts, just the name alone,
It says too much, folks. We're
probably
probably wait for a censor to beep in it. Right now, it's going to take that the wrong way. But these people are so dysfunctional. The rest of us are sitting there going, "Thank you that you're together, so you're not with any of us."
Exactly. It's very entertaining. It's that train wreck that's about to happen, and everybody loves watching it. So yeah, it's a fun show, man. We have a good time. I'm a part of this crazy dysfunctional rap group, and we just cause havoc throughout the show. Destroying photo shoots. We're rolling and smoking weed in executive meetings. We're just disrupting red carpets. Pretty much anything that you would want to do, but you can't. We're able to do on this show in our characters. It's a lot of fun.
Now that's a kind of risky role, Alan. Did you have to make the phone call home to mom and dad and say, "By the way, I don't really behave like this in real life. It's okay"?
I mean, you know what? The funny thing about it is my mom is used to it because early on in my career, I did a lot of like dramatic, heavy killers, murderers, or people that were attempted, are accused of murder. So like stuff like this, my mom is okay with. And now, like I played all like the crazy people that she has to phone back home and tell all of my aunties and uncles, like, okay, this is not really him. This is a TV show.
They're not just following him around with a camera, folks.
Yeah, they're not calling 911. Like, okay, we've seen him. We know where he at. We know where he is.
They're waiting for cops to knock on their door.
Yeah. Exactly. He's like, oh, he didn't change his whole life up. I thought he was a good boy.
Did you get a little bit of that family response though when they find out, like, yeah, I'm the guy that got shot by Bruce Willis in Live Free or Die Hard, or I'm the guy.
Yeah. I mean, that's always the best, man. That's always the best. And the crazy thing with the Bruce Willis thing, that was the funniest thing to see on at the premiere, because the scene was a lot longer than what made the cut.
Right.
So I'm sitting in the theaters and I'm waiting for the scene to come up, and I'm excited. I see my face pop up, and before I could blink twice, I was dead. And I said, wait. I was like, wait.
I had lines. What happened?
Yeah, we had a whole conversation before this, and then I blow up before the main credits come up. I was like, oh, that was funny. that was a crazy fun experience in the theater, just watching that. That was good. But yeah, no, that's part of the business. I love it, man. I love it. Good time.
And you just kind of have to roll with that kind of stuff because you don't know how that's going to play out when the editors, producers, and everybody gets a hold of it. And if nothing else, you hope you're on the Blu-ray, DVD, deleted scene. Somebody's like, "Hey, I know you from that."
Exactly. I'm totally appreciative. I did a film. I'm in a Die Hard. Franchise.
That's right. Die Hard Wiki. They got an Allen Maldonado page.
Exactly. I died hard. Then you seen the credit come up. So I had a good point. I had a good spot.
That's true. You're like the finale right before the credits, right?
Yeah. See, that's a good spot. You got the glass is half full, baby.
That's true. Mrs. Maldonado with the glasses half full. If your son got shot right before the credits.
He died at a good spot, baby. He died at a good spot. See, I could have died in the middle of all the action scenes, and you wouldn't have remembered that. But I died. I was the period to the credits.
That's right. Explanation point. We're going to go explanation point because it led right into your honey.
There it is. There it is. A better way to put it. Exactly.
Because it led into your honey nuts role, so we don't want to sell it short.
There it is. I live free to die hard to become honey nuts. That's a tagline right there.
I'm writing quite a resume for you. That's a little pitch. You don't know my brother. He goes by Good Morning, but he got shot Die Hard so he could be good Honey Nuts. He's perfect for this role.
Yes. That's how my agent pitched me. That's exactly how my agent pitched me, man. That's how we get it.
Fantastic.
Work, baby.
Well, you have a lot of these comedic roles, and there's another one that's coming up in August. I want to be able to get to that as well real quickly. August the 7th is Black Jesus. And a little bit out there. We're going to throw it to Adult Swim. So let's just say Adult Swim and Black Jesus. Folks, you can allow your imagination to go as Alan starts to explain his role in that.
Black Jesus. Where do I begin? Well, Jesus is black in this show. If you were confused, yes, the show is depicted around Black Jesus who is in Inglewood, California, and he begins to have a garden where he grows vegetables and weed. So my particular character, he is named Young Lil. You can add that to the resume as well, Young Lil. And I won't give out who I'm going to be having an altercation with, but let's just say my character has a big altercation with a hip-hop legend that, results to me trying to fight, me shooting up a concert. It's a big ordeal. The show is crazy. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, please go to YouTube and search Black Jesus, and you will be pleasantly surprised on what you see that goes along with that title. But again, a fabulous show. Aaron Magruder is another genius, brilliant writer, and he's done it again. If you enjoyed the Boondocks, you're going to enjoy this show.
Absolutely, and that's folks the key. If you're a fan of the Boondocks, you do not want to mix Black Jesus. That does premiere on August the 7th, so we'll make sure we can embed that trailer for you, folks. We'll track it. We do your work for you. You don't have to go trace it down on YouTube. They're big enough. They don't need any more hits from you, so we'll take care of that. So, Alan, Good Morning, Honey Nuts, Little Ill, and the Die Harder explanation point. How do we find you on Facebook and Twitter to keep track of what's not only an impressive resume, it is actually becoming increasingly amusing and entertaining, I have to say.
Yes. Well, you can find me at Allen, ALLEN _ Maldonado, MALDONADO, on Twitter, Instagram, and Allen Maldonado on Facebook as well. Just to plug some other nuggets, man, I just booked a role in a new biopic with the NWA biopic. I'll be in that. And I just recently did a film with Jennifer Aniston called Cake. And in the beginning of in September, I begin shooting my TV show that I'm starring in alongside Diggy Simmons, Tiana Taylor, Bree Murphy, and Chris Brew, which will be on BT, in which we should, it should be out next year around 2015. So this is just this is just the beginning. I have a lot more names to add to our tagline.
we definitely are having a good time with the tagline, and definitely it's exciting to hear that some of these things are coming down the pike. And then, if I can just give you for another minute, tell me a little bit about the NWA biopic.
Ah, man,
that's got to be good stuff.
It's gonna be an amazing project. I'm so privileged to be a part of it. This is gonna be an epic film for all of it, just not for hip hop fans, but people in general who know the effect and the impact NWA had in the early 90s, not just in the hip hop world, but just socially, and what they meant as far as being trailblazers, and actually talking about something, and from F the Police to a few other songs that they made that really resonated to the time, in which, they had the riots and different things like that going on in the community, and really was voicing their opinions about that. And the film is going to be a great way to show people that may not be as knowledgeable of everything that they went through that process. So to be a part of it, it's going to be great. We got Dr. Dre producing it, Ice Cube producing it. So he got about $80 billion in the bank, so it should be an awesome film. So I'm excited, and everybody be very, very ready for a great film when it comes to NWA.
Fantastic. A lot of great stuff coming for Allen Maldonado. Let's make sure we give you the date again. September 26th is the Equalizer. Of course, we'll link to some of these things, get you plugged into Black Jesus, You're the Worst, some of these great projects that are coming for him, and he can definitely check back with us and keep in touch, my friend. This is good stuff.
Oh, we will. We will, most definitely.
All right, you take care. God bless.
All right, God bless you too.